Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll take you through a detailed guide on how to make your own coconut oil at home from scratch. I'll show you how to make coconut oil with or without a blender to achieve the same wonderful results. Stick with me right through the end. Don't skip any part as this video is packed with lots of valuable information. Let's get started. I'll be using 3 large coconuts for this recipe. You can use as many coconuts as you want. The more coconuts, the more coconut oil. Start by taking off the skin or shell of the coconut. I'll hit really hard to break it off. You can put it in your stove top, that way it comes off faster. Go ahead and remove the shell like this. After removing the shell, I'll go ahead and give this a proper wash to take out dirt. Afterwards, I'll cut the coconut into tiny bits. This is quite optional. I'm doing this so that the coconut will be easier to blend, but if you are grating it, you don't need to cut it this way. Guys, you want a great oil for your skin, I'll say go for coconut oil. For your hair, I'll say coconut oil all the way. Coconut oil has saved me from postpartum hair loss and during pregnancy. I used it a lot and ended up with very few stretch marks, so I think it really helped with that. Transfer your chopped coconut into a blender, add in lots of water because it's going to need lots of water to blend, and blend till very smooth, till as smooth as it can get, like this. After blending, you're going to sieve this using a cheesecloth. But before then, I'll also show you how to make coconut oil if you don't have a blender. So we are going to be using a grater. We're using a grater in this video because I know a grater is something that almost every household has. So you're going to get your grater. You're going to use the smallest size to grate this. As you're grating this, you want to see the coconut milk already coming out. As you can see, my own coconut is not grated, very small, because my own grater, the smallest part of my grater is actually not too small. So if you want to do this, you need a grater with a very small mouth. You're going to use the smallest part of the grater to grate this. How you know if you're getting it right is that if you're grating it, you will be seeing the coconut milk already coming out. Here I added some water to juice out the coconut, but as you can see, it's not that white, which means that there's a lot of milk still in the grated coconut. If it were well grated, it's going to look like very white and very milky. If you want to use a grater, make sure you use a grater with a very small mouth. I'll just transfer the blended coconut into a cheesecloth, and I'm going to squeeze out every bit of milk out of this coconut. We don't want to let any milk go to waste, because the more milk we get, the more coconut oil. This is the shaft from the squeezed coconut milk, and I tell you there's still more milk left there. So I added some water and going to squeeze out this. As you can see, the milk is coming out. There's still milk there because the milk coming out is still white, which means there's still milk in there, and we need to get out every bit of milk because more milk means more oil. I'll go ahead and pour the milk all in and get them all together. And this is our homemade coconut milk. The shaft should look like this. This is purely milkless. I've extracted every milk out of this. We're going to transfer our milk into this transparent bowl. I'm going to show you the reason why I'm using this transparent bowl so that you can see the difference. So we're going to cover this and let it rest for about 24 hours. So you can place it all this way in the refrigerator for 24 hours. After 24 hours, you're going to see that the coconut oil is all at the top and the water is right at the bottom. It's been 24 hours and this is what we have. This is the water and this is oil. We are going to get our oil from this top part. So this is what we have. I'll advise that before scooping this out, you should put in the freezer. That way it's going to harden. So when you're taking it out, you don't take out this curd with lots of water, because the more water you get in with your curd, the longer it will take for it to cook and the longer it will take for you to get your coconut oil. So I'll advise to put it in a freezer for about a few hours just till it hardens. That way your oil comes off way easier. This is the curd. We are going to transfer this into a pan. Transfer everything, guys. You don't want to leave anything behind because this is our oil. Make sure every bit of this goes into the pan. We'll just transfer this to heat, and we are going to cook this. You need to be patient, very patient, because this is going to take about 20 to 25 minutes. As I said, as I was scooping out the curd, I couldn't help it because I wanted to scoop out as much as I could, and I ended up with some water, so it's going to take a bit for all the water to get out of it and for the oil to start coming out. Guys, this is going to be so messy, so I don't know. If you want to be like me and clean while it pops, milk is going to be splashing. It's going to get so messy. It's going to be splashing everywhere. If you are looking for a healthy oil for your meals, please try coconut oil. It's amazing. You just keep on stirring between intervals. Guys, as you can see, the oil is coming up already. The oil has started coming up, so just keep being patient and just stir. Keep stirring so it doesn't get burnt, it doesn't get sticky. When it starts foaming up like this, our coconut oil is ready. It's time to take off heat. So this is what we have. Let this cool down and use a cheesecloth to sieve out the oil. That way you get the maximum oil. I'll first use a sieve to extract the oil. This is actually everything. Then I'll use a cheesecloth to properly extract every bit of oil in there. Go ahead and transfer to a jar. Guys, this smelled great, like coconut. It smelled like coconut. There you have it, our homemade coconut oil. This is about a cup of oil in total. So tell me guys, will you be making your own coconut oil at home or will you buy? Also, I think the price of coconut oil is kind of fair considering the hard work that goes into extracting the oil. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.